Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel so that Nova can type something along the lines of "shut your effing mouth" in my comment section. A couple of months ago, I was greeted with this lolcow named Nova Online. At first, I did not think much. I just thought that he was this disgraced TikTok predator who just looked like a Discord mod. But over the past couple of months, more and more stuff came up that I had to make a video about him. So here we are. Also, I know I was inactive on this channel for almost 1 year. I did not know which direction to take this channel, and I even got a strike on one of my old videos because apparently calling someone who was falsely charged with terrorism charges is promoting terrorism. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube moderation is weird. So yeah, I wanted to get that away first. So first, let's get a background as to who this person is. Nova Online is 21 years old, I think. He might be 22. He's slightly older than me, I know. And lives in a small town in Idaho. He started to blow up on TikTok around his senior year of high school due to his, well, unfortunate appearance with a Wingstop review. However, anyone above the age of 12 didn't give a crap about someone who was just doing Wingstop reviews and looked like a Discord mod. Until it just happened that leaked Discord messages exposed him being an age-regressing degenerate who just so happened to be romantically texting to a 14-year-old. He was 19 at the time. Ever since then, he's gotten exposed for the same scandal over and over again in a cyclical pattern, proving that he has not learned from his mistakes in the past and is still a threat to children. Nowadays, he has a variety of content, including food reviews where he can't tolerate even the most remotely spicy foods, gaming content where he proves his ineptness, and Pokemon card openings where he's completely ripped off the intro from someone else.
I paid $1,000 for this box of Pokemon cards, so let's pick up 2 packs and play.
Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
What?
Let's play. Should I open it or should I keep it sealed?
I'm going to show you a few clips as of recently. I also have gotten these clips from several other popular Nova documenters, as I refuse them to give him any more views, and their channels will be in the description alongside others I'd highly recommend you to check out. So let's get started.
This is the Dare and Dab challenge. I gotta finish 6 Dare and Dab wings, and I'm not even gonna use the ranch nor drink. I'm going into this, and I'm gonna try and do it. Lose or fail, this is getting posted either way. Drum first. Exclusive property of the Novine universe on TikTok. Okay. That is hot.
So this is the sort of content he usually posts. He has a giant watermark alongside an audio end that's played in every video, and it's usually unedited footage of whatever he's doing. Something else to note is that these few reviews are, from what I've heard, posted up to every other day and are almost always fast food.
Alright guys, my final weigh-in of 2025. I started off this year at 280 pounds. It was also what I weighed when I did that February video. 2 months left until I show my weight loss progress. It's noticeable. So, let's do our last weigh-in of 2025, 2 months until the end days. Pete Pringles sweatpants. Zoom in a little bit. Lost a pound since I last weighed a few days ago.
So, if you cannot tell, he has claimed that he has lost a lot of weight, almost 100 pounds. And you can see a noticeable shift in his appearance as well. He says he's around 209 pounds right now, which in the grand scheme of things is not that big for most people. However, it appears that the only thing he lost was muscle and bone mass, as he still looks like he should be at least 70 pounds heavier. And something else to mention is that he is short. He is predicted to be anywhere between 5'4" and 5'6". This actually reminds me of Chris Chan a lot, because he wasn't even that big. It was like 200 pounds or whatever, although he looked way larger because he had so little muscle mass. But yeah, he looked sickly, to put it lightly. And to make things even worse, almost all of this weight loss happened within the past 6 months. Now he took this as an owning to the trolls, because why wouldn't he? As people were making fun of him for not changing his diet or exercising in the slightest. However, neither of those even happened. He didn't improve his diet, and he didn't start exercising. And this would cause the trolls to ask even more questions than anything else. And his explanation was that he was substituting his 2% fat milk with skim milk. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Other explanations have been proposed by, the trolls that have been saying that he might be on a drug such as Ozempic or testosterone because he's claimed to be high on estrogen. But there's also a different example that's much more dark, and that's that he has untreated diabetes. The reasoning was not only due to unnatural weight loss that seemed to disproportionately not burn fat, but also open wounds that might have been appearing on his arms that I'm just gonna not show you because I don't want to make your eyes bleed. But there's also other reasons as well, like such as rotting toes and other shit I don't want to show on camera. This is definitely the theory that I believe in, at least. Which is quite scary since he's only 21, 22 years old and he already has type 2 diabetes. Now I'm worried about myself. Holy shit. I feel like I had to include this in this video because of how stupid it is. Now, there's a tiny bit of history with past romantic relationships with him, and let me tell you, he's creepy as hell. What is more disturbing is the claim of his so-called yeeting attempt, which was just him squeezing his wrist. I just want to say that someone who suffers with severe depression and has attempted unaliving and has subsequently been hospitalized not once, not twice, not thrice, but 4 times, this was actually really offensive to me. I am not denying that he has mental issues, he obviously has some. But joking around about unaliving is just completely not funny, especially for those who actually struggle with that sort of stuff and have that sort of stuff ruin their entire lives. Something else that he's been doing recently is live streaming. And I have no clue why he thought this would be a good idea, as practically his entire audience is trolls. But yeah, that led to things like this. Yet again, thank you to the Chin Universe for this clip. Link to his channel will be in the description. A bit of context that I purposely let out was that this stream was only 36 minutes long. He was banning more than one person a minute. And what was he banning them for? Well, it was mainly people bringing up that he was a predator and stuff like that. In all fairness, that might be harassment to some extent, but at the same time, you should expect that as a known online predator. Also, if you have to ban that many people from streaming, either get like an entire army of mods, which probably wouldn't be possible, or they might all be children, or just don't stream at all. Something else he would do in these streams is constantly name call some of the biggest creators, which probably has the exact opposite effect that he anticipates. Because if anything, he's just shouting them out to the trolls. It's actually crazy, to be honest. Literally everything he does seems to have the exact opposite effect as to what he was attempting. He also appears to every single video he can find about him and comments something along the lines of a whole bunch of consonants in a row, which usually means something like shut your effing mouth up, where he'd absolutely be ratioed by trolls. Going back to the mental health stuff, this cannot be good for his sanity. Like, not at all. Nova, if you're watching this video, leave the internet, leave the trolls alone. I'm actually trying to help you here. And if there's a person in a similar situation, don't do what he's doing now, okay? It's just gonna make your life way worse. But something else I did on these streams, which was not so funny, was threatening the Chin universe with false copyright strikes. And not only did he threaten him, he actually false striked 2 of Chin's videos. I do not feel like this should be taken lightly at all. False copyright striking is not something that you should do ever. It's straight up illegal. And it's completely unethical. Especially from a larger channel to a smaller one. Well, people haven't mentioned on YouTube, Chin has more subscribers than Nova. But that's besides the point. Nova's larger on TikTok. But yeah, this is what ended up ultimately pushing me over to this video. Because things like this, there should be awareness spread around. Like, this should not be something that you can get away with scot-free. Oh yeah, also, something while I was editing this video that happened is that now he's threatening another one of the creators covering him. This time Bloodspeth, with, well, shooting him. And he was very clear on stream as to that. Oh yeah, he was also sexually harassing female content creators, although what do you expect? I guess I'd more expect it to be with child female content creators, although I don't think he can find any at the moment, so adults are suffice for him, currently at least. But yeah, I mean, this man or woman, whatever gender they are, because it seems to be always changing, needs to be stopped. But yeah, that's it for the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below. And I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out!